Hello everyone, in this lecture we will learn how to write a text file using Python. Let me create a new Python file and let me name it as learn write to file. Okay. In our previous lecture we have already seen how to read a file. There we have written like file equal to open then sample.txt and then in the end we are closing file dot close. Okay. So in this first line we are opening the file and then performing some actions and finally we were closing the file. Okay. So there is another way of doing it where we don't need to write these two lines of code. We can just write one line and that will do job of these two lines. Okay. So we can write something like this with open, then you say the file sample.txt, okay, and here you say as reader. So here reader is nothing but our object. So when we write in this way, we don't have to write file.close separately. This particular line opens our file and once the whole execution is completed, it will just close the file. So this is the more optimized way to write the code, but in the end it is up to you how you want to write your code. One more thing, in this way when we open a file, we can specify in which mode we are opening the file. So whether in the read mode or in the write mode. So if we want to open the file in just a read mode, then we can give a flag called R. Okay. So we will write something with open sample.txt. Okay. Here you put comma and then you put R. Okay. So this is your read mode. If we want to open the file in write mode, then we can give W here. So W indicates that file is being opened in write mode. So let me just comment these two things. Anyway, we will use this way here. Okay. So here what we will do is we will read the content of this sample.txt file and then we will put it into a list and then reverse that list and then write back to this sample.txt file. Okay. So here in this file we are seeing it starts with learn Python programming, then Python concept, learn Java, learn C. In the end when we will write back to this file, the output will be first it will be learn C, then learn Java, learn Python concept, then in the end it will be learn Python programming. Okay. So it will kind of a reverse, okay, from the bottom to top. Okay. So first let's open the file in the read mode. Okay. So we will write with open sample.txt. Okay. So it is small, I should put it S is capital, right? This is sample.txt. Sample.txt in the read mode. For the read mode I will put it R. Okay. As reader, reader is your object, and then put a colon and then put enter. So you can follow the code indentation. Now you just say reader dot readlines method. Okay. We have seen in our previous lecture readlines method will read all the content of the file and will put into the list. Okay. So let me put into a variable. Okay. I will name it as lines is equal to reader dot readlines. Okay. Now we will reverse this list. So to reverse this list we will just use a reversed method. We will just write reversed. Okay. What you want to reverse? These lines, right? So in Python we have a reversed method where we can pass the list and it will reverse all the items present inside the list. Okay. Now again let's open the file in write mode. So for that what we will do with, okay, open, then we will say sample.txt comma, then here you say W and here we will say as writer. So again writer is your object. Okay. Now using this writer object we will write writer dot, okay, this write method. So earlier we were writing read method or read lines method. Now as we want to write, we will use this write method. Okay. So what we want to write here? We want to write the reverse line, basically this one, right? We want to write this reverse lines, but this reverse line is a list, so we cannot just like that put it. Okay. So we need to use a for loop to iterate through the list and then add it. Okay. So what we will do? We will use a for loop to iterate through. Okay. So here we will write for, okay, I in where? In this list, right? Reverse lines. Okay. Then you say this one. See, we need to follow the proper code indentation. Just put enter here. Okay. Writer dot write. What you want to write? I. For I in reverse lines, writer dot write I. Okay. Now let me just execute it. Now let us see the output. See, first it is learn C, then learn Java, learn Python concept, learn Python programming. So it is in a opposite order now, right? Because earlier learn Python programming was first, then learn Python concept, learn Java, learn C. If you just want to reverse it again, right, just execute it one more time. See, it is again reversed. If you want to again reverse, just run it. See, reversed, right? So this is one way to write back to a text file. Okay. So I hope now you are clear how to read a file and how to write back to a file. So that's all for this lecture. See you in the next lecture. Thank you.